Namaskar and welcome to Bhakti Bhojan again, viewers. Today we have with us our sweet and loving chef, Indra Lalu. And Auntie Indra, what are we doing today?
Today we are going to make rot.
Today we're making rot, the food or the prasadam offered to Bhagwan Hanumanji. So we do look, I know tons of people enjoy eating rot, so we do look forward to your rot. Can you tell us what ingredients we're using today in the preparation of rot?
We're using flour and elaichi, ginger, ghee for frying, ghee for mixing, and inside this measuring cup here I have condensed milk and a little bit of water and sugar.
Okay, so we do have flour. Can you tell me how much rot you're making?
I'm going to make 5 rot.
5 rot.
And this is 2 cups of flour.
2 cups of flour. Okay. And how much elaichi? How much elaichi are you using?
I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of elaichi.
2 teaspoons of elaichi to the 2 cups of flour.
Yeah. And 2 teaspoons of ginger.
2 teaspoons of ginger.
Ginger is sort of optional. You don't really have to use it.
Okay, so that's your twist or your flavor.
Yes, because I'm a ginger person. I just love ginger.
And it's
everything.
medicinal. It's pretty healthy to eat.
And this is a quarter cup of ghee.
A quarter cup of ghee to the 2 cups of flour and the 2 teaspoons of elaichi and some ginger.
Yes, so I'm going to mix this all in now. I really worked it in so you get a nice crummy kind of texture.
Okay. And I love the fact that you said you're making 5 rot. A lot of it's traditional to know when you're preparing for puja, 5 rot is usually the expected amount for the 5 forms of Hanumanji. So Auntie Indra is rightfully teaching us the adequate amount we need in making up the 5 rot.
So now I'm going to add the liquid to it. Mm-hmm. The liquid is this is contained quarter cup of water.
Quarter cup of water.
Half cup of condensed milk.
Half cup of condensed milk.
And half cup of sugar.
Half cup of sugar. And if for any reason you do forget the amount, please, we reference you to the side. You do get the recipe on our site. Excuse me.
Yeah, a little bit at a time because what we want to get here is really a really stiff dough.
Okay.
So
we're looking at a stiff dough.
Yes. So you can add a little more.
Mm-hmm. Now, in addition to these ingredients you're using with us today, I know I have seen in the past people use things like raisin and stuff. That's up
yes,
to
optional. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you can add some more liquid.
Excuse me. Do you want to
Okay,
use
yes,
that?
I'll take the
Okay. So again, viewers, we are making rot today. It's 5 rot, a total of 5 rot. We're using 2 cups of flour. We're using 2 teaspoons
of elaichi.
of elaichi, some ground ginger, and some ghee, and that's been mixed into a nice consistency, a dough-like consistency, with some milk, some water, and some sugar.
Sugar, yes. I need a little dry flour. Can you?
Okay.
Rather be. Oh, it's gross.
See, and you're adding this flour. May I ask why?
Because it's a little bit too moist.
It's too moist?
Yes, so I want to bring it in a little bit so I could get it a little bit
Okay.
All right, so that should be it.
That's good.
Yes.
Now, how long do you need to knead it for?
As long as it will take to come into a smoother texture than we have.
Okay.
We want
A nice smooth texture.
yes, but it must also be
Flaky?
stiff.
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 Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to let this sit for at least 10 minutes.
It has to sit for 10 minutes?
Yes, and
Okay.
then we'll continue. So we have allowed our dough to set for 10 minutes, and now it's time to fry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the ghee in for frying. And while this is being
Melted.
heated up, I'm going to prepare the loaf for our roots. So I'm going to make this in 5 equal parts. So is this stillborn? We're gonna use it.
Okay.
So here I make my loaves. I'm going to flatten them out a little bit
Uh-huh.
to the size that we would need.
Okay. And you do this all with hands?
Yes. You can also use a rolling pin.
Sorry about that. Now, does it matter in terms of the size of it? That's a pretty good size.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can make it whatever
people roll it a
size you
bit bigger,
desire
yeah.
to.
Now,
yeah.
is it the thicker the better, the thinner? Does it make a difference?
With me, I would think that the thinner it will be better because it's going to be all crisp.
Crispy and
It's
nice. Okay.
yes.
Okay. And again, once again, we said it's, you've given the recipe for 5 rot because typically 5 rot is what you need if you're preparing for Hanumanji's puja. And we see Auntie Indra here making these 5 rots, 5 very appropriate size to
Yes.
fit on your thali when you're offering your prasadam.
So like we say, we'll test it because this need to fry in a
Does this
little.
need to be really hot? Does it need
No,
to be-
because we want it to be cooked really good
Okay,
inside.
okay. So you
it's
wanted
just
an average heat.
Yes, but at first you get the oil, the ghee hot,
Uh-huh.
then we lower the heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, it seems as though it's not one of those lengthy processes in making prasad. We have several items that's used in making prasad. This is a very simple and easy one that's not time consuming. Now I notice you're getting it pretty smooth. Is that something you need to do? Make sure that the top is
No, you don't have to, because something I noticed with the root, the rough it is and the little cuts in the ends and stuff.
flaky and
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Flaky and
it's,
crunchy.
yeah. So I like that.
Yes. Well, I guess it all comes down to taste and what a person likes more.
Yeah.
Again, you're testing the heat.
Yes.
Okay.
To make sure we has enough. It takes a little while to fry.
Okay.
So I think the heat is good enough, so I'm going to...
Put in the
Yes.
first row.
Yeah.
And here goes the first row in the pot. And again, that same secret, we begin to see the entire surrounding area of it begins
It's
to
a
bubble.
bubble, yes.
So I guess that's one way to know.
Yeah, and a little trick, yeah, you don't want to flip it yet.
Okay.
Because it's so flaky that it may break. Yeah.
Okay.
So you wait until it's cook a little bit to the bottom, and then you just flip it over.
So what do I look for at the top, on the top of this row, to know it's the timing is good to flip
Well,
it?
the edge of it,
Uh-huh.
well, to the top, but the edge of it will start getting a little color. You can see that it's
Okay.
already changing color.
Okay.
So what we'll do, we'll flip it on the other side, and you flip it 2 or 3 times
Uh-huh.
before it's done, so
Okay.
it will not get a burnt color.
Okay.
It will look a nice light brown,
Okay.
brownish color. So, are you comfortable with that, or do you think you will?
I think I'm
Try.
better with this.
You do,
Yes.
okay.
Do you want to go ahead and flip, or you're better?
Okay, you want me to?
I
Okay.
think I'm pretty good with this.
All right, that's it. You got it. So you see that now that we know that it's frying, we lower the heat.
Okay, so
So
it
that
gets
will
to
take
cook
its
fully
time,
on the
yes.
inside.
So we can even add 2 in the pot at the same time.
Okay, so it's based on your space too. You
Yes.
can use a bigger pot, more heat,
Yeah.
and put it several.
Yeah. So do you want us to try this?
You could, that's what I'm shifting.
Yes. Right. And you do the same method to
Right,
turn it.
before I
Make
turn
sure it's not get brown first, around.
it. Okay,
Before. I see that it's getting a nice color.
looks like a little biscuit.
Yeah. It tastes so good. That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
I've seen
And
lots of
nice.
people break it and dip it in your tea.
Really?
Or even have
Yeah.
it with a cup of tea. Because after fasting an entire day for your puja, I think it's a beautiful thing to just sip some tea to break
have
that
something
fast
sweet.
and have something sweet.
Yes.
What a much more perfect thing than a piece of roast and a cup of tea.
Right. Looks good, right?
Looks good,
Yeah,
it
you
smells
could see,
good.
yeah, and you could see that it's going to be crunchy,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And it's swimming very nicely in the pot together.
Wow, look at that.
Perfect
That's
size.
a nice color.
Yes,
That one
it's
is a nice
beautiful.
color.
Different shades of brown and
Yes.
beige. Auntie Indra, you're such a good, beside teaching and explaining, you're just good at having patience in showing how to prepare these things. And thank you so much.
You're welcome. I enjoy doing this. I really do.
Nice. And that's what you said before. It comes from the heart.
Yeah.
It comes with love. So it comes natural.
So I think that one seems to have a pretty good color, and let's do this. We put the
Enough.
yeah.
We don't profess to be professionals at what we do, but what we do profess to do is do it with love and devotion.
Maybe that one. That's the second one we put in. Yeah, leave it for a few seconds. Smells good.
It smells good. Now,
Yeah.
is the heat? Was the heat lowered?
Yes, I did
Okay.
because of the color. So. You see, this is what I'm talking about with a little crack and a
Little ridges.
Yeah, I like it.
and-
Yes,
Yeah.
I like
It's
it.
pretty
It's
to
so
look
good.
at. It's very pretty to look at. And again, as I said before, it really is not time consuming. It's pretty quick.
Yes, it's a
Pretty quick.
quick recipe.
Now again, we said to you 5 rot is the traditional amount that's made when you're doing pujas or offerings to Bhagwan Hanumanji. Hanumanji's puja is usually associated with Friday or Tuesday, and sometimes if you're not doing puja with a pandit present, Tuesday and Saturday rather, you can even make your rot at home and just put on your altar to offer
And make
to.
your own offering. at
Yes,
home.
yeah. Hanuman Baba is going to be pleased. These are 5 beautiful rows.
Yeah, because we make it out loud, right?
That's right. That's right.
So I think that's all done, and yeah, we'll turn the stove off. We should take the, can we?
So the final product is your 5 rot. And this is basically used in your puja to Hanumanji. Again, we're reminding you 5 rot is the traditional number that's offered in puja. Thank you, Auntie Indra, once again for a beautiful segment.
You're
A
welcome.
wonderful moment spent together in teaching people our dharmic tradition. And may God bless you. May your hands always be able to continue the tradition of Bhojan to the feet of Bhagwan.
Thank you.
Namaskar to all of our